Hey y'all, it's Random Rips, and today we're going to talk a little bit about something no one seems to mention. Everybody wonders why the price is going up on sports cards. Blaster boxes up to $35, $40, and retail in particular, going up, up, up. Of course there's inflation and higher demand, but there's one thing nobody seems to bring up: theft. I know you've walked in Target, walked in Walmart, and you've seen ripped open packs, boxes just laying around. We all have. And you'll be quite surprised when you hear some of the statistics over the past 3 years. And that could go a long way toward explaining why it costs so much to buy a blaster of cards. And we'll open some packs while we talk about it. Alright, today we're going to talk about some serious stuff and open some, junk. But yeah, this goes a long way toward proving my point. These are $8 a pack. They have a mosaic and stuff in the multi-packs like these. They cost up to $20 a pack. A pack that could easily be stuck in your pocket and walk right out of a store. And people do it every day. How about these statistics right here? I'll put them up on the screen just to show. It's just unbelievable, some of them. It says 1 out of 11 people in the U.S. have shoplifted at some time in their life. 1 out of 11. A quarter of all shoplifters are children. And children, of course, like ball cards, and any kind of cards, Pokemon cards, all of them are included in this. And not too many children can afford a $20 pack of cards, but some of them are willing to just take them. And here's a shocker for you. Only up to somewhere around 2 to 7%, we'll say 5%, of all shoplifters are ever caught. It's almost like the retail outlets don't care. You can see in the news, there's some news reports lately of people that just walk in with duffel bags and stuff them full and walk out of the store, and the employees don't do anything because they're scared to do anything about it. I don't know how true that is. That seems crazy to me. I would pick up the phone and call the police at the very least. And hopefully they would be there before they finish stuffing the duffel bag full. So I don't really know about those stories, but if that's true, that's pretty sad. I know it's gotten bad since the pandemic. And the U.S. is deep in what many are calling an epidemic of theft that cost retailers nearly $100 billion in 2021, up 5% over 2020. The figures for 2022 are not in yet, but they're expected to be even higher. Now, one thing is, about a third of retail theft is employees, store workers. But I doubt that applies to the cards as much as it does to, like, electronics and stuff like that. And 37% of all retail crime is shoplifting and organized retail crime, which I think is just large groups of people working together to shoplift, which seems to be a thing now in the news. You can look that up. They abbreviate it ORC, O-R-C, Organized Retail Crime. I had never heard of it until I started doing research for this video. So you can take a small pack like this. Now some kids, instead of stealing the whole pack, and I'm not sure they're kids. I mean, I've seen videos of 30-year-old grown-ass men doing this. It's crazy. But they'll just open the pack up and go through it. Hey, there's Trey Lance. Just like we're doing here. and pick out the cards they want to keep and stick those in their pocket. Which I don't recommend carrying raw cards around in your pocket ever, if you want them to ever be able to be graded for anything. CJ Stroud, hadn't seen a rookie of him yet, might be my first one. And Tyreek Hill is doing a flip as the Dolphins celebrate. So we got Score 2023. Who knows if we'll get any more football. But anyway, we all know that the pandemic caused a lot of this. Economic fears grew amid inflation and rising costs, and shoplifting comes with the territory. Need and opportunity become forceful catalysts for driving up incidents of retail crime. Now here's the one that's really going to blow your mind. According to the National Retail Foundation, who keeps up with all kinds of cool statistics that you can take a look at, specifically retail sports card theft increased by 300%. Yeah, 300% between 2021 and 2022. Wow. That's a huge increase. And it's got to be affecting the price. Because who pays for this? Walmart, Target. You know why they don't care? They don't lose anything. The only thing they get out of these cards is when some sell, they get money. If some come up missing on the shelf, they lose nothing. The MJ Holdings, the vendor companies, and most of all, the manufacturer, they're the ones that lose money when this stuff comes up missing. Not Walmart, not Target. So what do they care if anybody steals from them? So they seem to just let it happen. And we see the results. $40 blaster boxes. You're paying for what those thieves did. So what do we do? Well, right now we'll open this box of Donruss Racing, since I've used it as a prop in the video now. But yeah, sports cards are worth a lot of money. Even people that aren't into sports cards, professional shoplifters, one of the things they do is look for small, expensive items. Does that sound familiar? A $20 pack of cards that fits in your pocket is a small, expensive item. Even blaster boxes are kind of small. For that matter, mega boxes aren't that big, and they're $50 to $60. So, if you see something, if you think somebody's acting fishy, stealing something, go find a manager of the store. Go find a loss prevention specialist. They all employ them. I don't know why. They don't seem to do anything but stand at the doors. And when that little alarm goes off, they'll check you out. But other than that, they don't seem to do much anything. Joey Logano. Bill Elliott. Jeff Gordon. Always a $2 card there. Kurt Busch. Chastain. I don't know a lot of these young ones. There's a lot more women drivers than I thought there were. Race Kings, Suarez, and the Donruss throwback Suarez. Taylor Gray. Got a blue parallel of Hemrick. Blue parallel of, how do you say his name? Hey, Joey Logano Unleashed. Now that's got to be a pretty good one there. He's a good driver. Ross Chastain. We got Brad Keselowski under the lights. Chase Elliott. Metal Masters. It's a nice one. A lot of color there. What do we got here? Under the lights, Alex Bowman. Oh, nice refractor. All right, cool. And a Jimmy Johnson optic. How about that one? Oh, Jimmy Johnson. And we got Chase Elliott in the Blue Wave. Well, I like those NASCAR cards. They're kind of cool. I haven't watched NASCAR in years, but I know who half of them are anyway. So, well, keep an eye out. If you see a thief, do what you can to stop them. Don't put yourself in any danger or nothing, but if you can videotape them or catch them in the act, you're willing to do that, do it. We really need some way to get Walmart and Target employees to actually care about theft. I don't know if that's possible, but if we can, it's something we need to take care of. I'm tired of seeing prices go up, and I think a 300% increase in shoplifting of sports cards in particular is definitely a factor in the rising price. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. There's giveaways. You might win something. And y'all come back now. You hear?